From sunscreen to snuggies. Aussie life, summer versus winter. How your life changes. Summer in Australia. The land is sizzling, your thongs are stuck to the asphalt, and your entire wardrobe is a rotating selection of singlets, shorts, and that one hat you found at a Bunnings sausage sizzle. Life feels like a beach, literally and metaphorically. But then, the breeze starts biting, your nose starts dripping, and suddenly you're Googling how to turn on the heater because you forgot winter existed. Yep. Aussie winter has arrived, and your daily routine is about to go through a glow down. Let's take a walk through your typical day, first in summer, then the same day in winter. Spoiler alert. It's like two completely different people living in the same body. You wake up in summer, and the sun has already been shining like a spotlight in your face for an hour. It's basically saying, "Oi, wake up ya lazy gala, it's beach weather." Your fan has been doing its best to blow hot air around the room, and you've been sleeping on top of your sheets like a human pancake. Now contrast that with winter. You wake up and it's pitch black. The only source of light is your phone screen blinding you as you check the time, wondering if it's 2 a.m. or apocalypse o'clock. The Doona is now your life partner, and leaving its warm embrace feels like betrayal. You're contemplating calling in sick just to avoid the frostbite that waits outside your blanket cocoon. In summer you leap out of bed. Okay, maybe not leap, more like sweaty roll yourself into a standing position. But you're up, ready, energetic. The birds are chirping, the coffee is iced, and you're already dressed because, well, you slept in your daytime clothes. Who cares, it's hot. In winter, you get out of bed like a pensioner crawling out of a crypt. Every joint pops and you do this half-squat shuffle to find socks. But they're never there. It's the great Aussie sock hunt, and your toes are blue. You layer up like you're off to scale Mount Everest, and still somehow you're cold. You put on one jumper, then another, then question your life choices. You're officially a human onion, layered and crying. Summer showers are practically optional. Why bother? You've already been swimming in your own sweat. But fine, you hop into a quick shower to freshen up, singing along to Triple J like you're in a music video. You jump out, no towel needed. The air itself dries you. You're ready to face the day, glistening like a well-roasted sausage. Winter showers, though? That's a hostage situation. You procrastinate for hours. You turn on the water and wait for the hot side to kick in while contemplating the meaning of life. Then you jump in and scream because it's still Antarctic. The heater fan in the bathroom does nothing. You come out shivering, regretting every pore you've opened. Then it hits you, your towel is still damp from yesterday because nothing dries in winter. Absolutely nothing. In summer, breakfast is some fruit, maybe yogurt, or let's be honest, an iced coffee and banana bread you grabbed on the way. You eat it on the veranda with the magpies giving you the stink eye, but it's light, chill, almost tropical. In winter, your breakfast is a 5-stage ceremony. You need something hot, heavy, and soul-healing. We're talking oats, toast, maybe last night's leftover curry. Your breath is fogging up the windows, your cat is sitting on the heater vent like it pays rent, and you're already dreaming of lunch. Your coffee is not a beverage, it's a heating device. Transport in summer? Easy. Walk, bike, jog, scoot, teleport, it doesn't matter. The weather is great and you feel like moving. You're in shorts and sunnies, cruising through the streets like you own Bondi. Every third person has a surfboard. Everyone else has that smug post-beach glow. Now try that in winter. You shuffle out to your car in a parka that makes you look like a discount astronaut. You spend 10 minutes scraping condensation off your windscreen using an old library card. Then you sit in the car, shivering, waiting for the heater to stop blowing cold air in your face like a vengeful ghost. If you take public transport, it's worse. The seats are cold, the windows fog up, and someone always coughs like they've got the plague. You're pressed against a stranger wearing 3 scarves and a beanie that smells like wet sheep. And somehow someone still opens all the windows. Monsters. At work during summer, the office AC is on full blast, and your biggest challenge is not freezing your armpits off under the vent. You spend the day pretending to be productive while dreaming of beers by the beach. Dress code is casual, shirt, shorts, maybe a company polo if someone important is visiting. In winter, that same AC now becomes a gas heater that only works for the people nearest to it. Everyone else is wrapped in scarves at their desks. Your boss is wearing fingerless gloves and typing like he's in Dickensian London. The vibe is grim. No one talks. Just the occasional sniffle or someone loudly microwaving soup in the break room. Lunch in summer is a salad, maybe sushi, something fresh. You eat it outdoors, soaking up sun, trying to get that vitamin D before skin cancer kicks in. Life is breezy. Winter lunch. That's curry, hot pies, toasted sandwiches with a side of existential dread. You huddle in the staff kitchen like penguins in a snowstorm. Someone always burns popcorn and now the whole office smells like a bonfire. After work in summer, it's activities galore. Beach, park run, pub with friends. You've got hours of daylight left and the world is your oyster. Even if you're tired, the sunshine tricks you into feeling like you should be out doing something. When the sun has vanished. It's basically night before you even leave the building. You walk out into wind that slaps you across the face like it's got personal beef. All you want is your couch, your heater, and a crime doco on Netflix that you'll fall asleep to before it finishes. Dinner in summer is light. Maybe a Barbie in the backyard, grilled veggies, a cold beer, some ice cream. You eat in board shorts or a sundress. There's laughter. There's the sound of crickets and someone yelling at their kids to get off the trampoline. Winter dinner? Stew. Soup. Casserole. Anything that simmers for 8 hours and tastes like comfort. You're wrapped in a blanket while you eat, chewing slowly to stay warm. You make weird grunting sounds of approval because the food is the only thing keeping you emotionally stable. And then there's bedtime. Summer bedtime is chaos. You're hot, itchy, sunburnt. The fan is blasting but doing nothing. You flip your pillow like it's a pancake, searching for the cold side. Your sheets stick to your legs. You fall asleep reluctantly, sweating and half naked, waking up 3 times to rehydrate. Winter bedtime though? That's sacred. You get into bed fully dressed, socks, hoodie, probably a beanie. You've got 3 blankets, a Doona, and maybe a hot water bottle if you're fancy. It's the most peaceful, warmest moment of your life. You sleep like a log until the rude awakening of the freezing next day. And through it all, you realize something deeply Australian. We don't just change our routine when winter hits. We become different people. Our inner surfer turns into an inner hermit. Our barbecue spirit gets replaced by slow cooker devotion. And we start romanticizing summer like it was an ex we never appreciated enough. So here's to the great Aussie seasonal shift, where our moods, meals, outfits, and outlooks are all governed by the thermostat and the Doona thickness.